Sport with the head coach Mike Mincey here on the Eagles Sports Network. Coach, a really good effort from the end of the second quarter into the third quarter. If you count those that 6-minute stretch, it was a 22-3 run. How important was that stretch to end the half on a quality note and then carry that into a strong start to the third quarter to open up what was as large as a 23-point lead in this game?
Well, I have to back up on you. I thought the way we started the game was good. I think in both games previously in the regular season, they had jumped out on us, and we got out, 7-0, 9-0, whatever, guarding pretty well, and then we got a little laxed. And obviously they came back and took a lead in the first quarter, and then, of course, Tori hit wherever she shot it from, But at that point in time, I didn't celebrate the three-point shot because we were doing things, we were getting away from the scout, and LMU came out, burning it up from the three-point line again. I don't know what they were in the first quarter, 5 of 9 from the three.
Something like that, yep.
And so I was upset about that, and I thought our defensive urgency got better again in the second quarter. But today it was different script than what we had seen earlier. We played better on the offensive end, shot the ball better. Went by games in, we had held them under 40%, which we hadn't done in either of the games. So, the girls wanted. Obviously, you don't want to get beat by anybody 3 times in a season, and you get to tournament basketball. And I felt like we needed this one to secure an NCAA tournament berth, and I feel like that they did that tonight, obviously. And, we're ready. I don't know, to answer your question, because I'm pretty excited for them because, it was a tough 2 losses this year in the regular season to them, and but it was a big run. The third quarter was impressive, the way they defended and certainly the way they scored.
Really good offense and really good defense. We'll start with the defense, though, because Alexis Smitty had 2 really good games in the regular season against you. It was tough for her today. In 12 shot attempts, she only scores 13 points. But as a team, you held them below 40%. What was better about the defensive performance this time around?
Well, again, we had 2 opportunities to play against them, and what we did the first 2 times obviously did not work, and we needed to change up how we were going to guard them. Obviously, we didn't press them, but we had to change up how we were going to guard them off of the ball screens. And, again, Smitty, she scored 32. She's a fantastic player against us at their place, and she had, 22, I guess, or at our place, and it wasn't a very good defensive performance, and we certainly wanted to do better. She still got in double figures. Collier got 17. But in both games that we played, I think they had both combined been over 40 points. We wanted to try to hold them under that, and we had them to 30, which I felt like was good enough to try to get a win.
On the flip side, offensively, you shoot 52%. 10th time this year, you shoot 50% or better. 4 different players scored in double figures. Why was the offense clicking with multiple options, really working from the start as well? As you mentioned, started the game on a 9-0 run and really finished the game that way as well.
Well, I think, LMU does a good job, obviously, with their scouts, and they had affected us in the first 2 games. The way they had guarded some action and guarded ball screens. And so, we had something to kind of go by, and we did a much better job coming into this game as to how we were going to attack certain ways that they were going to guard us. And I felt like our girls just did a good job. And, you got to make shots. It's tournament time, and you saw it. A lot of players made big shots. We did get squirrely with the basketball at the time, but for the most part, they were pretty efficient. And I thought we could have had a few more buckets out of Lindsay if we had just passed the ball in there a little bit better. We got a little lofty on it. But Lindsay had 4 to 6 more points if we just got the ball to her the right way.
We mentioned 4 double-figure scores, but Jennifer Sullivan scores 18 points, something she has not done since mid-January. So what was it like to see her get back into her groove offensively and score the way she's capable of scoring?
Well, I think it was huge. Obviously she didn't play much against Coker on Saturday, and did she score against Coker? I don't know.
No.
She played, didn't score, and she's first-team all-conference player, newcomer of the year, and we know she's that. She just got in foul trouble, got out of rhythm in that game, and we were still able to win. But, I was curious to see how she was going to react. She's been in a lot of big games like this, big moments, and I thought she was obviously huge. We had a lot of players, obviously, that were huge. You just interviewed Tori, but she hit a 3 there late. We were in one at that mode to where you don't want to take too quick a shot, but you still got to keep scoring, and she hit a huge 3 there that put the margin back up to a comfortable margin, and I thought she played well today. She gave it all she had, and I thought she did a good job on Smitty.
All right, so you get the day off because of being a top 2 seed. You don't know your opponent, and you won't know till probably this time tomorrow night, but it'll be Anderson or Marshall, 2 teams you split with in the regular season. What's important over the next couple of days to get ready for either of those 2 teams and prepare yourself for a Thursday night battle with either the Trojans or Lions?
Well, we knew how important this game was, to advance. And like I said, I really think that it solidified our ability to at least get an at-large bid if we're not able to win the tournament here and get the automatic. But we'll get it's a late night, you know. We're just, I don't know, what time is it? Like almost 10 o'clock. Get them some food, get them into bed. And it's nice that we do have that day off tomorrow. But it'll be action-packed, I'm sure, having to come out. We'll come out and support our guys' team. Obviously, we need to watch Anderson and Mars Hill play, and whichever one we play, I mean, they're all good at this point, right? Yep. So, you know, I'm just proud of our kids that we won another game here in Rock Hill, and we get to stay another 2 nights, I guess.
All right, Coach, congrats on the quarterfinal win.
All right, thank you.
That's head coach Mike Mincey on the Eagles Sports Network as Carson-Newman wins 75-60 in the quarterfinal.